You're all insane! You know what poker players are amazing at? Is no matter what happens, you can find something that's wrong. You can go and have the greatest cash game session in the world, and at the end you're like, oh yeah, but I was up this much and then I only ended up this much. What if I hadn't played this hand pre-flop? Then I would have won that much. Or you go and you win a huge amount of money, the biggest score of your life. At the final table, you make a deal, you get more money than you should have gotten, and on the drive home, all you're thinking is, oh, I should have gone for the win. I had those guys. I would have taken it down no matter what. The EV graph. You ever seen the EV graph? The EV graph is the greatest torture device that has ever been invented in the history of poker. If you're running below EV, you whine and complain about how much below EV you are running. Oh, if only I could run better, then I would get more money to feel good about myself. Okay, yeah, I buy that, but what happens on the other end? Oh, you run 25, 30, 50 buy-ins above EV. I'm a fraud! When's everybody gonna find out I'm no good? I can't show anybody my graph because I'm so far above EV. I'm just running good. I don't actually know what I'm doing. You play a big spot, you crush it, you get it right. If you weren't present in that moment, what's going to happen is that you're going to start second guessing, doubting yourself. You're going to say, oh, maybe I didn't get it right. Or maybe I just got lucky in that spot. You're not going to actually be able to feel and enjoy all the feelings of happiness from having played a hand well. And then, God forbid, you make a decision that really wasn't good. You go with a read and it was way off and your opponent turns over the nuts and you're passing the chips across and you're just like, oh my God. And you can't sleep. You just think about it over and over and over, especially if it was deep in a tournament or in a really big pot. You just can't let go and your mind just turns it over and over. Should I have done this? Could I have done that? This would have made it different. That would have made it different. You start walking around and you can't even enjoy your freaking tacos because you're just thinking about this hand that you played like 2 weeks ago. You know what my favorite part about live poker is when you're sitting there at the table and all the professional poker players are sitting there and they're like, oh, I wish I could have my own business and I wish I had my own income aside from poker so I could just play for fun. And then the business guys are like, oh, you guys have it good. You guys get to just show up and play a game that you love. I'd love to be able to do what you do. And then the best part is that when one of these guys crosses over, business guy crosses over, and he's a professional poker player. 6 months later, he's like, man, I miss my business. That was fun. That was nice to have that security. And then the poker guy crosses over, starts a business, and he's like, wow, I miss being able to just do what I wanted to do, play when I wanted to play, and I had no obligations. Wow, that was so nice. I wish I could go back to that. You're all insane. No matter what happens, you're unhappy, you're miserable. You can always find a way to make the experience wrong, make the experience bad. All right, I'm going to show you how to change that right now so that you don't go living the rest of your life regretting every single little thing that happens. You can enjoy yourself. If you're still here, let's do it. What you don't understand, if this is you, is that the worst outcome is not losing. The worst outcome is not making a mistake. The worst outcome is regret. The worst outcome is not being able to just let go, move forward, play the next hand. To let go, move forward, enjoy the time with your family. To let go, move forward, and do whatever the hell you want to do next without that hand coming with you everywhere you go. It all comes down to the same concept. Are you present in the moment you make your decision? It does not matter whether you win, you lose, you played the spot well, you messed it up completely, whether you're a poker player or a businessman. It does not matter what you choose, only matters where were you? Were you present inside yourself in the moment that you made the decision? If so, you get this magical thing called acceptance. You get this magical thing called the ability to live life without your mind freaking out and spinning out and turning everything over. You might be wondering, why does this crazy guy keep talking about presence? And you might even be wondering, how do you do it? Well, you know what? I wrote a freaking book. It's a book. It's not even that long. It takes like an hour and a half to read. It's called Poker with Presence. right? So if you've heard of it and you haven't read it, well, shame on you. Because so many people who have read this book have messaged me, emailed me, tweeted at me, and told me, man, I read the book and I just won the biggest score of my life. Hey, I read the book and I feel better than ever. Hey, I read the book and... I was trying to come up with a joke there. What's a good joke there? There's a joke in here somewhere. Oh, I read the book and now I'm getting divorced. Because divorce is always a good thing. It's not good. Don't stay together just because you think you should stay together. Stay together because you love each other. If you're getting divorced, it's good. That means that's the best thing. So that's the deal. I got two things for you today. You give me your email address or you buy my book. The book costs money. The email's free. Your choice. Do something. Just do something to make your life better. If you're regretting your decisions all the time, if you can't stop thinking about stuff that's happened in the past, do something. The beginning of the video is supposed to be like, do you want this in under 10 seconds? Instead, I'm just like, here's 2 minutes of me talking. Whoever's left, please give me your email address. What do people regret? I don't even know anymore. It's been so long since I had regrets. I'm out of touch with my target audience because I'm so happy.